Ooh, just realized my sound was off. Thank God. That could have been a terrible, terrible stream. Trying to get this situated up here. What is up? What is up? I cannot wait to begin coding. This is just going to be amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Guys, see some things on my phone. Ended up waking up today to, I think I made a video about if you should use free code camp. That video did pretty well. Happy with that. I'm actually happy with every single video that I ever make, to be honest. It doesn't matter about the views or the likes. I just love making videos. Doing YouTube videos is just so fun. Same thing with streams and stuff like that. And I actually am making a video right now, so I'm probably not gonna have one coming out today, simply because I won't have no time to edit this, because you know, with streaming and then just real life errands, it's kind of difficult to, I want to say, it's kind of difficult to like do it all at once. So I feel like I'm trying to just break it down a little bit. So probably won't have a video coming out today, but I will have a video coming out tomorrow. So that could give me like a step ahead on my actual YouTube content. And then obviously I'm gonna be coming live every single day to be able to receive this certification that I've been working so damn hard for. So we might end up jumping into it in a couple seconds. I just want to get a couple more things set up because I need to be able to see my chat on my phone. There we go. So I guess now let's just jump right into it. Why not? Why not? Am I even on the right screen, honestly? Yeah, no, I am not. Give me 1 second. So let me throw this on. So I gotta do a little bit of my intro. Let's jump ship. Look at that transition, y'all, in my fucking screen. My screen is not there. Hold on. I swear on everything it was supposed to be there. It says, bruh, I can make full stack apps laying on my bed. Web developers will have no job very soon. AI revolution is gonna be lit. No, I'm telling you, I know at some point it's definitely gonna get to that. But it is okay. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to, I feel like learning, sometimes it's not about thinking about an actual career. Sometimes you just do it because you find fun in it. It feels like a passion. You just like to make websites. So I figure at some point AI is definitely going to take over. But I do believe though that people just need to learn how to work with AI. And I don't think it needs to be in web development. It could be in any field like software engineering. I think people need to learn how to work with AI because at the end of the day, AI can't replicate a human's idea. It's hard for them to see the vision of what a human can write down or what a human can draw. So why I think there needs to be a person is so the person can feed AI the information it needs to create what, these people are doing. And I think when you do that, that's what a human will be there for. And then when AI eventually messes up after writing a couple of code, a human needs to be there to debug it. So I feel like there's still going to be jobs for humans. It's just you need to know what you need to learn for AI, if that makes sense. So, but if it's about learning, try learning machine learning and agentic AI development. Oh, I definitely want to get into those things, but I'm taking my time and I'm slowly going with, I want to say, I'm starting with web development. I want to become full stack in it, and then eventually I want to hop over to either game development or software engineering, one or the other. I like to learn about a lot of different things. So I feel like for me, I just want to learn about a bunch of stuff. So I don't really, to me, it doesn't matter what it is. Just create your first variable. Variable declarations begin with 2 dashes. Okay, so this is my first time learning variable. I forgot about that. So I gotta take a note of this real quick. So I'm gonna go I need to go step 14. Step 14. And then it says, so declaring variables, you got to do dash variable name value. So in the role for the BB1 class, create a variable named building color. Okay, so I keep it in here, but so that's just the start of it. Like how exactly are we writing this? So it's gonna be // oh, okay, I see it. So / variable name. Oops, if I can spell name. Hey yo, what's up? It says it can't, bruh. Yesterday I completed a complete P2P chat and file transfer application. No bugs, no loopholes. Perfect from encryption to UI UX and building a Debian package from. Oh, so that's pretty dope. Then. Hey, that's what's up. But at the end of the day, like I said, there's still going to need to be people that are running behind it. But like you said, that's why people should be learning AI and learn machine learning. Because with those type of things combined, and then with the knowledge of actually knowing how to code, you would be unstoppable. Because at some point, like even though it didn't end up failing for you, but at some point it's going to run into problems and you're just going to have to be there to fix it. That's just the goal. But bro, wake up to reality. None of the AI can build a full website alone, but it can help you do it. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that it could help, like, it's there to help you, but if you learn the wrong things, or if you're only learning the beginning stuff, you're not going to make it further than AI, because AI already knows the easy stuff. It knows the entry level stuff. It knows a little bit deeper than that as well. So it's like you as a person need to understand how to navigate it. And if there's a lot of people who aren't going to know how to navigate it because they only know the basics or they only know how to code. They don't have the problem solving aspect of themselves. So yeah, when AI comes in, it's going to take a lot of jobs because a lot of people slack off. They slack off and they're not learning how to work with it. So that's really the true issue when it comes to that. But what's up? If you are new here, I'm coding every single day to receive my certification. All the steps that I'm currently solving, the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to my certification. When you see here, let's scroll down. You got a couple more, two projects, a couple more things in between. Boom, I get to claim my certification, y'all. So it is going to be amazing. I'm glad that y'all are here along with me. Make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I should be coding every single day doing this. So this is going to be lit. So now they want me to add another one. So this is crazy because I've never done a variable in CSS. So I'm just going to write exactly what I see. And we're going to do like something like this because I realized that when I write the example, it actually helps me understand more than writing like when they say variable name, because then for some reason that throws me off. I don't know why, but it just does. So I'm gonna put like a little question mark around it. Hopefully it explains it itself with what a variable in CSS is actually doing. So I think that's pretty dope. Let's keep going. It says here, to use a variable, put the variable name in parentheses with var in front of them, like var. Oh, okay. So whatever value you give the variable will be applied to whatever property you can be used on. Oh, thank you, man. That's what's up. That is what's up. I'm so glad that you just followed. That is so great. Or subscribe, my bad. I don't know where followed came from, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Add the variable building color 1, and you created in the previous step as the value of background color property of the BB1A class. So we got to jump forward a little bit. So to use the variable, put the var before it. Understood. So I'm assuming they want me to do var, and we're going to close this out, go space, building color, 1 this time, building color 1. And then close this out. Oh wait, did I mess up? It says do var. Oh wait, there needs to be a space. A. Wait, is it the space? Am I tripping? And does 1 need a space? Okay, no, we don't. I don't know if I'm tripping. Maybe it's because it needs one of these. Or oh no, I must be doing something wrong. So add the variable. Maybe I don't need the var. But it just told me to add a var. It says with var front and then with the parentheses, whatever value you give the variable will be applied, or gave the variable will be applied to whatever property you use it on. Maybe let me just keep typing. So add this, you create in the, something I created in the previous step. Okay. That's what they're saying. Wait, no, thing added. It says add the variable this, you create in the previous step as the value of the background color property. That is, okay, well, I'm pissed I erased it without copying, because I'm pretty sure I need to do this. Let me trial, I got a trial and error here. This is the first time I've ever done this. this particular one. So I don't know if they want me to put background color here. Oh, wait a second. I think I actually am tripping. Because why would they want me to put background color here? I think they just want me to put background color. Unless I'm tripping once again, but that's okay. Property of the .b class. I meant the .bb1. But then that's just so weird. So what, you're just supposed to literally write that. Unless they mean, have we written something before? .bb1. Property of the... Okay, I'm actually getting confused by what the fuck they're telling me. So it's like, okay, so do the var. Oh, okay, so I was doing it, but I'm so slow. I'm so slow, so I am supposed to do the var. So dash dash. Oh, mosquito, whatever your today's option. Oh, what's up? What's up? I am actually trying to get my certification. The more steps that I solve, the closer I actually get to receiving my certification. So it's gonna be pretty dope. Can't wait till that occurs. Cannot wait till that occurs. But struggling currently right now with whatever the hell I'm trying to do. You should use the var building color 1 to set the background color of the .bb1 element. I don't understand the way they are expecting me to write this. So unless the variable part is supposed to be my .bb1a, but then why would you do that? That doesn't even make sense. That is so confusing. So add the variable. Oh wait, no, because they just told me to do var. Okay, I gotta stop. Let me copy and paste this. We're just gonna do whatever the fuck they're saying because this is absurd. So we're gonna paste var dash dash building dot color to set to the background color. The background color of the .bb1. But then it's like, what color though? So it can't be .bb1. I'm just gonna have to go, like, do I just put a random color though? Like, what the hell? What are they expecting me to put here? You should use the variable to set the background color of the bb1.l. This is confusing as hell. Okay, you know what? No, because they did not give me a value. They just told me to do it. If anyone knows how to do this one, this is my first time learning setting variables in CSS, and I'm just lost as hell. Because I swear on everything is telling me to add the variable // you've created in the previous one. So we created this. So I guess to apply it, you need to rewrite it but put var. But then they're saying there's something wrong here, but I literally highlighted it. Maybe I'm just looking too much into these red underlines. So if you are new here though, we are trying to receive my certification. The more steps we solve, the closer we get to it. We're actually really close, just currently struggling on this piece of code that is pissing me off to my core. So I definitely need to, I'm probably gonna have to go and ask for help, honestly, to set the background color of the BB. And I feel like I'm gonna be so shocked, because I know damn well it's not like this. That just wouldn't make sense, because we're literally in the BBLA. But then what's also throwing me off is like, why can't we just do background color? Why do we need to put it with the var? But it's okay. So I'm gonna have to go ask for help for this one. What's up, Stable Dev? What's up, Stable Dev? Actually, Stable Dev, do you know what the hell I'm supposed to be writing here? I'm gonna show you everything. What the hell is this? We're trying to do a variable. It's my first time using a variable. I'm trying to write it like how it's written here. Then they're telling me that because I created it back here and that worked. So unless they're telling me to straight up do #99, but then that wouldn't make sense. Or they're probably saying to try and get the background color of this. So maybe I don't need to write background color. Maybe I just put that. But like, I really don't understand what's going on. What's up? So if you guys are new here, make sure you guys end up hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm sorry for struggling. I don't normally struggle this hard. I actually start zooming through the questions, and now that I'm struggling, I'm just pissed as hell. This is crazy. This is crazy work. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go and get some help on this one. And watch it look so easy. That's why I hate for asking for help, because when it's something so easy, it pisses me off to my core. But I got to. Sometimes it's okay to get some help. Let's see. So we did the building color dash dash. Oh, you know, they did it this way. Maybe they're onto something. So, okay, never mind, because they wrote... they wrote it like that. Oh, wait, no. Oh, they are onto something. They just spelled building wrong. Damn, how could I have done that? Well, probably because they made me write it here first like that. So it made me think it was supposed to come first. This is upsetting, y'all. This is upsetting. The simplicity when you just need to use your brain. I'm so upset. But sometimes it's okay to ask for help. When you need help, man, ask for help. It is okay. Now I understand. Now let me real quick just write that part because I need to understand that as if I want to use it, in any types of way, I need to put it second, like how it normally is done. But they just didn't make that very clear with the first one around. Not at all, not at all. But I still got to leave a question mark because I want to get a better definition on that. So make sure y'all hit that like button, like this stream up. You have to use it as a variable. No, yeah, that was where I was going wrong because see how we built it up here? I thought that because we built it up here and we put it first with the, I don't know what to call it, but the dot, whatever. I thought that this was supposed to be done the same way. But it was actually supposed to be background color and then you throw it in. So that was where I got confused. But now I understand it. Now that they just taught me. So use the same variable for this. All right, well, you know, I was going to try and type it. But honestly, if we're going to be using the same variable for all three, then we're honestly going to have to just sit here and copy and paste. But that's actually pretty cool though. Creating variables like that is insane. But I wonder why you wouldn't just, well, actually I could see why it would be easier doing this. Because if I just did hashtag 999 every time, I'm assuming that just would be annoying. Over here is like, at least you just got it. You got it made already. It's like you're just going to use these names instead. But I don't know, which one's more industry standard? Is it just putting the number or is it doing a variable? I'm wondering. What is more industry standard instead of color? Oh, so you have to, wait, whoa, I missed some stuff. Don't use var for creating a variable. It is for using one. It says you have to use it as a variable instead of a color code. Oh, so I wonder why they're showing it like that. I wonder why they're showing it like that, but that's pretty dope. This is good stuff to know. Definitely got to screenshot this. This is some great stuff to know. So change the value of this to this one. Okay, so I guess that's an easy step. But we got to see why they want me to do it. Why do they want me to change this color? Oh, and that's actually pretty cool. So if you want to change your mind, it changes all of them. So you can see how it gets applied everywhere. So this is the main advantage of using the variable. Being able to quickly change your values. Actually, that is kind of dope as hell. I like how I asked, and bro, they just be telling me. It's like they can hear me. I swear this was not a real step until I said something. Hold on. I gotta take a new pen out because all my pens break and I put them to the side. I gotta remind myself to just start throwing away my pens that don't work no more because it's insane. So you do this so you can easily apply different colors to multiple what do you call it? To multiple styles or values. I'll do values. All right, that's good. Sorry, y'all. I like to take notes on my notebook. I know I'm old school, so it kind of sucks for like visually that I messed that up. That I really messed that up. You should change the value of the building color property to this. Oh, for some reason, 2 hashtags. Insane. I was like, white is pretty cool, but they made purple. I was like, what the hell? I didn't even notice. I did not know I put 2 of them there. But yeah, oh damn. So that's actually pretty dope. We're probably gonna, are we switching that back? Or are we gonna keep that nice color? Well, technically, I wish I could show you the finished product because they don't let me show it. But I think when I seen it, it was supposed to be like blackish blue. So maybe it does start off with purple. They're probably gonna teach us linear gradient, honestly. Who knows? So our first building looks pretty good now. Next, 3 new divs. Oh, the hard part. I mean, the easy part. The easy part, but the annoying part. So nest 3 of them in this container. So then that's pretty dope. Let's do what stable dev taught me. I think it was stable dev to copy and paste with just my left hand. Just my left hand to copy and paste. So it's helpful for reusing styles. Yes, that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. So I'm very happy that I just learned that one because there are some times where I want something to be a certain color and then I'll change my mind and then you got to go in there and change every single thing. It's like, it do get annoying to the point where you just decide to not even do it. At that point, you're like, F it, maybe it looks fine. So we're going to go class BB2. So what does BB stand for here? Are we just calling it big building? Because every time I hear BB1, the first thing I'm thinking of is BBL. Like, that's just not going to be, I just can't get my mind right. And then BB4. In these orders, there will be 3 more buildings in the background. Can I just slow down? So, brother, what the hell is happening here? All right, there we go. I did something wrong here. Oh, I forgot to close it. I'm surprised they let that go through. I'm shocked. So we're 15% almost done. 15% is like nowhere near done for this city skyline. I mean, hopefully I could just run through these steps, but I kind of don't want to because they're teaching a lot of stuff. So I need to stop like wanting to run through. I think so far what I have learned so far from this is just declaring variables for colors. And that's probably honestly what it literally is called learn CSS variables. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're learning CSS variables today. I didn't even know. I just honestly thought this would be the end of it. But that's actually pretty dope. So give the new building that I just built. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to, they're not telling me exactly. Oh, never mind, they are. So give the new buildings these properties. So we're going to start with BB2. So we're going to go BB2. We're going to throw that down. We got to do BB3. Throw that down. And then BB4. Excuse me, we throw that down. Perfection. Now we need to go with width. Close that out. Our width needs to be 10% to 50. Okay, 10% to 50%. Well, for height, I think. Yes. So then height needs to be 50%. Let's see what this looks like. Is this going to be long? Oh, are we making this upside down or something? Oh, it's in the same spot. So we're going to eventually need to scoot this over because insane. And then we can honestly just copy and paste this one here, but just switch the whatever it needs to be switched to. And then we could do the same thing here and then switch this to whatever needs to be switched to. So that could be 11. Or will be 11 and this will be 58. So it says you'll be almost using, what the heck? You will be almost, bro, can I read? You will be using almost all percent-based units in some flexbox for this project. So everything will be completely responsive. Oh, that's pretty dope. And that's good because for some reason, like my flexbox, I'm a little rusty, bro. And I learned on Flexbox Froggy. But for the projects that I've been doing, I didn't really need to use Flexbox. So I feel like that is why I forgot. Truly. That is literally why I forgot. So let's keep this pushing. The buildings are currently stacked on top of each other. That's what I figured. So we need to use align items and justify content to space this evenly. So align items is not what you use to space evenly. So I'm assuming if they want this to, wait, where do they want it to be? In the center? So across the bottom of the, so use align items and justify content properties to evenly space the buildings across the bottom of the elements. Oh, excuse me? It says align the buildings by turning dot background buildings element into a flexbox variant. Oh. About that. We gotta go display flex first. Display flex. Okay, there we go. Now I'm still kind of confused because I don't know what they want me to do with align items because I thought they wanted me to put it in the center. But then they didn't really say where they wanted me to put it. Oh, I see. Maybe it is in the center, so it could be like next to each other. So I'm gonna go align items center. Let's see how that looks. Oh. Right. I don't know. We'll see. What is even changing right now? Use the aligned items and justify content properties to space evenly buildings across the bottom of the element. Is there aligned items bottom? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the hell my aligned items needs to look like. I'm assuming, you know, F it. I'm gonna just go for center. Let's just see if that works. Oh, how could I forget? I'm embarrassed. How could I forget? Oh yeah, so I knew it. I did have to get it at the bottom. I feel like if I paid more attention to the bottom, I wouldn't have needed to like realize that it was flex. I would have knew it was flex end. Cause I read the bottom part, but for some reason I was stuck on align items. I was like, align items, you can't do bottom, but I feel like eventually I would have been like, oh, flex end. Or not specifically flex end. I would have thought something flex, but I wouldn't have thought flex end. But the building looks good. Okay, so on to the next. I can't wait to make it like a bit darker. If you guys are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. The more steps that I end up solving, the closer I actually get to receiving my certification. So this may look a little bit stupid, but in actuality, it's not. Because if I bring you over here, Look how close I am. I know this is a lot of steps, but trust me, it's not as long as you think. Then you got CSS grid for building a magazine. Boom, a project. CSS animations, CSS transforms. I can't actually wait for this, in all honesty. And then a personal portfolio, and then look right here. Wow. Go to settings to claim your certification. And not only that, there are so much more certifications here that you can possibly claim. This website is just endless. Love it so much. So make sure you're hitting that sub button. I am this close to receiving my certification, bro. I am this close. And so far, it has been great. Let's keep pushing. So the buildings are too spaced out. Oh man, so now squeeze them together by adding 2 empty div elements. Where? Just at the top? Like where are we adding? Or are we talking about in between? By adding 2 empty div elements to the top of the background buildings. You're telling me to look through my CSS and try to figure that out? Oh wait, no. Keep going. And then 2 more at the bottom of it. So 1 in between the BB3. Okay. Oh wait, inside or in between? Okay, I think in between. The B4 and the, okay. These will be added as evenly spaced, effectively moving across. So they're not going to tell me where to put the first one. So to the top. And then 2 more at the bottom. And 1 more. Whoa, okay, hold on. Damn. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to look at this one because this one was probably the easiest one because they told us exactly where it's at. So they want me to add 2 empty divs to the top of the background. So I'm assuming it comes to... I'm assuming it comes to here. And then when they're saying 2, like 2 in between that. So like, okay, you know what? I'm done asking. We're going to just sit here, copy and paste, and throw them into everywhere we can think. Because this one is just clearly right. And then, like I said, when they say 2, I'm assuming they mean both. And then it says, by adding 2 elements to the top of the background building element, and then 2 more at the bottom of it. So I'm assuming here, and then here. Is that correct? It says you should add 2 new divs before the BB1. Oh, they literally mean the background buildings. Okay, so probably not here then. They literally meant like in here. And then there should be 2 new elements after the BB4. Oh, they literally meant the bottom. That's it. That's all. Sometimes when you overthink it, that's the problem. You overthink it. It says above the B1, I guess. No, yeah, that was a lot. It was because when they said at the top of the background buildings, I was assuming they just meant the div classes that actually made up the buildings. So I was like, oh, so then it has to be like between here. But then I'm like, oh no, they literally mean the background buildings. Like, made sense. So they actually definitely told me where to put it. And then they also basically just meant literally the bottom. That was me trying to overthink what they were talking about when I just need to go for what they were actually talking about. So the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to my certification, y'all. So make sure y'all end up hitting that sub button. Make sure y'all subscribe, leave a like, push the stream out to other people, your friends and family. Let's keep this pushing. Create a new variable. No. Name your new variable, building color 2, and give it a value of this. Then set it to background color for BB2. So I'm assuming I created in here. So we're going building color. And you know, they're teaching us variables, so I think it's gonna stick with me. And then we need to do hashtag, oh wait, well, I guess I'll just type it at this point. CC99. We're gonna close that out. And then we got to do, I think I remember, but I'm not gonna look. Wait, well, it's like right here. Never mind. I guess I got to. So we're gonna go background color. Oops, color, and then we gotta do var this building color 2, and then we space here. Close that out. Bam. Did that, and I ate. Bro. Where's my other building? I mean, not my other building, but where's the color I'm at? What has occurred? Oh, hey, bro, they know what I'm thinking. They just know what I'm thinking. That didn't work. Sir, I understand. So you should add a fallback value to a variable by putting it as the second value of where you use the variable like this. Oh my goodness. Another note. So the property will use the fallback value when there's a problem with the variable. So add a fallback value of green. Oh my goodness, this is actually kind of cool. So comma, then fall. Wait, do I actually write fallback? I think so. I think I might actually be writing fallback. And then green. Okay, I misunderstood. So add a fallback value of green. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I think I just am literally supposed to put green. Sometimes your brain, man, it doesn't correlate with what needs to be done. Oh, thank God I just remembered. I was supposed to be filming this for my vlog, bro. Real quick because I'm trying to make a vlog right now. So I need to get myself coding. Now, I'm probably not going to have a video out today just because I want to make sure this vlog comes out and that it's beautiful. And I want to get it back out on the right time because I messed up earlier this week. So that's why my videos keep coming out at like 10:30. So I messed up earlier this week. So I need to get my vlogs out by 8. So this one's going to come out tomorrow. So hold up. Damn, can my phone balance? But look at my buildings, y'all. My buildings are beautiful. They're purple. They're just amazing. If you are new here, man, make sure you end up hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button. The more steps that I solve, the closer I get to my certification. So stick around and see if I will receive it today. But we definitely have a long process. But I need to also make sure that I'm actually learning everything that I'm doing and not just doing it. So on the side, I'm going to, of course, be building projects using this because I need to make sure I understand. I think declaring variables is probably the easiest thing to learn though. But like making the city skyline, I don't think I care to learn this because it's like I never would do this in real life. I would hope no one would ever ask me to make a city skyline for their website. It won't make sense. No, fallback green. I really, because when it said fallback dash value. So you know how sometimes they like be like, oh, like variable content, like put it there, and sometimes you would use like those actual things. I thought I was supposed to use fallback. That was my fault. So create a new variable. Okay, they love this, but I gotta remember this is the point. The more steps I solve, the closer I end up getting to receiving my certification. But as of right now, we are learning CSS variables. And this is, it's just meant to teach me about CSS variables, about understanding these colors, understanding how, just a bunch of nonsense. But we are actually making a city skyline. So this is very helpful in showing us. So let me not get confused with the fallback value again. Let me not do that again. So we're going to do the background color and add this one to BB3. So BB3, let's go background color. Let's see if I can do this without fumbling the bag. So background color, and we got to do var. Oh, I thought I clicked a different letter. I'm surprised I got that right. So dash building color 3, and then we got to comma. Let's not mess this up. And then, oh wait, they didn't even tell us what our fallback color is. Like, how was I gonna be able to do that? So our fallback color is pink. Wait a second. Because what I'm realizing is, why is it immediately becoming our fallback color, but not the color that we put here? So what is making that not work? Now that I'm thinking about that. Because I'm assuming the fallback color is supposed to be the color if the main color doesn't work. So let's keep this pushing. That didn't work. They're listening to me. So because the variables you declared in .bb1 do not cascade to the bb2, bb3 sibling elements, that's just how CSS works. Because of this, variables are often declared in the root. This is absurd. There's enough notes to go around on my paper. I just gotta sit here and just continue taking them. I gotta remember fallback color. So let me just write that down. Fallback color, which is very simple. It's just a comma, but if I ever want to come back and just allow myself to understand this a bit more, this would be the route I would go to. We gotta literally write down root. We gotta just make sure that we got everything together. So selector, this is because, this is the highest level selector in CSS. I never knew. So putting your variables, there will make them usable everywhere. So, excuse me. That was terrible. So add the root selector to the top of your style sheet and move all your variable declarations to the right. There. What? Add the root selector to the top of your style sheet. Okay, they want me to put it here. I understand that. But move all of my variable declarations there? Oh, just these three. I'm thinking of the ones that I just made like all the way down. I'm like, brother, come on. That's not even fair to me. Like, we don't got to do that. But okay, so that was simple. That was simple. So literally just write root. Oh, please get this together. Root. I'm assuming this becomes its own thing, the same way that this is its own thing. I'm about to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oof, kept it together. Kept it together. Honestly, I wish I let it out because I wasn't even trying to hold it in. I was trying to get it out. It was one of those. Okay, so dot root needs something. Oh, oops. Dot BBL. I mean BB1, not BBL, BB1. Still didn't work. So it's not dot BB1. You should remove the custom property value variables from BB. Oh, it said remove it from BB1. Okay, so I was doing the right thing. It just Marzi. Sometimes I knew it was just root. That's how I did it the first time. But when I read down here, it said something about BB1. So I thought it was telling me to put BB1, but it was actually just telling me to erase what was in BB1. So definitely my fault. Definitely my fault. But let's go to, let me just write down this step. Ow. Actually, no, I don't think I need to write down this step. I just need to write down root. Honestly, just put by itself. Do by itself, just so I don't forget. And then on top of that, something with root needs to be, not by itself. There was something else I wanted to write about it. Oh, that is the highest CSS selector. The highest level selector in CSS. Because I honestly thought important, well, it's not really a selector, but I thought important would have surpassed root. I wonder if it doesn't. But let's see. Let's keep going on to the next one. If you are new here, the more steps that we solve, the closer we get to our certification. So make sure you end up hitting that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. We are damn near there. Kind of, in a way. So, oh, and I stream every single day, by the way. Every single day of me coding. I will literally be streaming every single day, me coding to receive the certification. And then on top of that, I post YouTube videos more than likely every single day. I'm going to, though, miss today because I need to get my schedule back in order. I like to post my videos at 8, but I've been posting them at 10:30. And with YouTube, if you post it, let's say I post it today at 8, it will end up counting as posting 2 videos in one day. So I'm like, so I'm probably not going to upload today, but you'll definitely see a video tomorrow at 8. And at least I go live. So even if there's no video, at least there's always going to be a live, and I leave them up so on my channel so you guys can watch it. Now that you've worked the bugs out and the buildings are the right colors, you can remove the fallback values. Oh, okay, now let's remove them. So, never mind. Wait, so you just never put a fallback value unless it's not working or something? Or, like, why are they there? It's okay. So now that they work, you remove the fallback values in the 2 places that they were. Oh, okay, that was it. Oh, remove the commas. Remove the commas. Why would I think that? Why would I think that the commas were supposed to be there? If you create a variable for BB1, you can only use it for elements under BB1. That's why the fallback value worked before. Okay. That's good to know. That's actually really good to know. Thank you, stable dev. Thank you. Let me turn this off. Hold on, I'm about to show the stream. I mean, not the stream. I'm about to show my YouTube channel, the chat. Just so, I don't know if any of y'all are YouTubers, but I think it would definitely be dope to show y'all's chats. Real quick, if it can not focus on my finger. Yes, sir. Okay, just want to get some of y'all names for my YouTube video. I think that'll be dope. Okay, so create another one. We got this. So building color. Color. Okay, 4. And then we're going to do hashtag, which I should stop doing and just honestly copy and paste, but that's okay. CC6, close that out. What color are we going for? I feel like I should just start trying to guess. Like, what color are we going for? But I do actually like these colors, but I'm convinced that this isn't the final product. There's no way we're making our colors look like this. I've seen what the hell that building city skyline is supposed to look like. There's just no way. So now that we got color 4, we give that. So make sure it's in the root. Oh, I actually did that by accident, but thank God I did that. So then it's like, make sure it's in the root selector this time, then use it to fill the last building. We got this. We got this. Oops. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I wonder if it's my keyboard or is it just me? Because I swear, when I was on my laptop, I never missed a beat. I never messed up on a letter, or, well, here and there, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it was never consistently. With this damn keyboard, I don't know if it's just too damn big that in my brain, the letters are somewhere else, and I don't know. I swear on everything, it's the keyboard. Because I used to, like, how did I just click the M? How did I click the M? Did y'all just see that? How did I click the M? I did something like this. So my finger somehow clicked that button and the M at the same time. That like, how? I mean, maybe it was because I was going for the space button, but it just still, it's the keyboard. I blame the keyboard. Hello there. What's up? What's up? How are you? I'm currently trying to, you know, build or trying to get closer to my certification. So we are trying to learn here CSS variables by building a city skyline. But the more steps that I actually solve, I'm at step 727. The more steps that I solve, the closer I end up getting to receiving my certification. So that's currently what's going on with this stream here. If you want to leave a like, subscribe, chill. You know, we're making this city skyline so far. Making a city skyline. It's not exactly what it's supposed to be, though. It's not exactly what it's supposed to be, but we are getting there. We're like step 28. There's probably 100 steps to go, or at least 100. So we're quite there. But I do want to show how close I am to receiving my certification. You seen that? Just a couple swipes down, I get to get my certification. I know this looks like a lot, but trust me, it's not that much. You end up running through those very quickly. So let's keep this pushing. But they're also here trying to teach me CSS variables. So that's really hard to get used to a new keyboard. No, yeah, definitely. And I actually wanted to get a smaller keyboard. My keyboard is actually long as hell. I'm forgetting I'm on camera. I can show you. My keyboard is long as hell. Like, I hate this keyboard. I honestly thought it was supposed to be like, it was going to be tiny. It was not. It was not. It looks like, it says, do you think you're a technical person? I would not say so. I actually want to be more technical. I actually think I'm going to end up getting into IT rather probably next year. I want to get into IT, probably go for my CompTIA A+, but I don't know a lot whatsoever. I don't know. The only thing I really know about computers, and this doesn't even have anything to do with computers, but I can just do web development. That's it. I can do web development. I could code in HTML, well, technically, because people don't count that as a coding language, but I could do HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I'm a bit little, but I'm getting better at it, and it's pretty fun whenever you can get something to function the way you want it to function, so I wouldn't call myself technical. Not yet, not yet. And they do look like crayons. I'm sorry. We'll get there. We'll get there. They definitely look like crayons. I'm not gonna lie. And then it's also the color, too, that they gave them. Like, they could have gave it, like, a dark mystic color, but for some reason, they simply decided not to. So we got to create a new div here and give it the class. I'm sure eventually it's going to turn dark, or they're going to teach, like, use linear gradient or something, because the picture that we seen, there was no way. Well, now, now that they are making me use these colors, though, I'm starting to consider, did the buildings look like this? Like, I don't know. Say mine is like 60% of that. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why my keyboard is that long, though. Like, it just don't make sense. Because even down here, this keyboard is actually smaller. But the reason why I don't use it is because I need to, like, plug it into my laptop. And I already have two things plugged in, which is, well, actually, if I were to disconnect it. But I don't like it because of the wire. So I don't use this one because of the wire. But that's my small keyboard. I like it a lot. I should have just kept it, honestly. Hi, what's up, Dia? What's up, Dia? Hey, Dia is finally in the building. Where have you been? No, I'm just playing. Say, gotta go. Wish you success. I'll check back days. Hey, make sure you subscribe, though. Make sure you subscribe. I go live every single day. I post videos almost every single day. But I'll see you later. Thank you so much for wishing me success, cheering me on. That is amazing. Hope to see you later. Hopefully I remember. Gotta keep a screenshot. So let's keep this going. You want to go for the foreground buildings. Ooh, there's something in my eye. That was crazy, y'all. I was having a bad eye twitch the other day. I know this is so off topic from coding, but I don't know. I be feeling like people might want to hear about this. I was having a bad eye twitch the other day, and I was thinking it could have honestly been about stress, because sometimes when I think, like, in the future, I get stressed out quite easily. And so I was like having a really bad headache. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? I don't know if I'm putting this in the right spot because I'm trying to talk while writing, and I doubt I'm doing this correctly because I'm talking. Because it says you want the foreground. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm doing this right. But so I was having a bad headache, and then boom, my eye just starts twitching like crazy all yesterday, all today. Wait, all the day before yesterday, and then all yesterday. If that makes sense, my bad. My days are messed up because I work in the night. It's weird. So, I was like, yo, what the hell is this? So I looked it up on ChatGPT because where are you supposed to go? Because if you go to Google, they're going to tell you have cancer. Like, just straight up. Like, Google, they want to scare you. I don't know what it is, but Google wants you to go to the hospital every single time. But when it comes to ChatGPT, they be trying to, like, they like to keep it on the low. They don't want it to seem like it's a big crazy thing unless you start to make it seem like that. So I just said it to them, and they were like, oh, it could be from your stress. I was like, oh, hell no. Because I'm telling you, every minute to like 3 minutes, my eye would twitch for 15 seconds. That was the longest it would twitch for. And I'm like, this is kind of embarrassing. If someone's talking to me like in my face, they would literally see my eye twitching. Insane. If you're wondering, she's creating crayons. No, yes, we're definitely making crayons here. I am crying. I'm sorry, y'all. It's gonna look good. No, I'm just kidding. Let me go div. Honestly, I hope it looks better soon. I hope it looks better soon. We are, though, trying to learn CSS variables, Dia. So it's been amazing. This has been great. Because learning CSS variables, at first, I thought it was going to be difficult. But now I'm starting to comprehend what's going on here. And it's supposed to be for colors, I'm assuming. Wait, I wonder, actually, can you do it for other stuff? Can you set the variables for other stuff? I mean, they're only making me do it for colors so far, so maybe it is just for colors. That would be kind of crazy. But then it's like, what other stuff would you do that you can't do it in like another way? So maybe it is just for colors. Foreground building and give them classes. Hey, what's up? What's up? I don't know if you're trying to spell the word. I think you were. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so let's go and give them classes of FB1 through FB6 in that order. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell did I just say? But never mind. So we're putting Facebook 1. No. I don't know why they keep using like little variables, like, or different classes that have actual names. Like, if I see FB, I'm thinking Facebook. But I don't even have Facebook, so I don't even know why that was such like a quick... you know what? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm working too hard. I'm working too hard here. Copy and paste. Oops, I did something. Oops, okay, calm down. Let's just get this together. And then copy and paste. All we gotta do is change the numbers. 6, 5, 4, 3. We're done. I messed up. Damn it, how did I do this? You should be Okay, guys, okay. They didn't have to do me like that. I misread. It's supposed to be on the inside. That's okay. That is okay. If you are new here, make sure you end up leaving a like. Make sure you subscribe. You want to know why? Because every step that I solve gets me closer to receiving my certification. So I'll be coding every single day to get this certification. And on top of that, I post YouTube videos quite consistently, normally every single day. And then I want to say, what else am I doing? What else? I think that was it. I think that was my only reasoning. That was my only plea right there. That I'm trying to get my certification and I post. I am a consistent YouTuber. Okay, let me see. Give the 6 new elements these widths. What the hell? The confidence, the facts that they want me to do 6 of these on my own. What if I failed? Imagine not being able to do 6 of these on your own. Actually, let me stop. Because what if I really do mess up? And you know how embarrassing that would be? Right? Because they want me to do all 6, right? Yes, they do. I don't want to go to work today. I really don't want to, but that's a part of life. I'll tell you that much. It's a part of life. You gotta go. You gotta make your bag. You gotta make some money. So then we're gonna put 6 here. Boom. Now we gotta get, oh my goodness. You know what just pissed me off? Is I just realized if I waited and I just did 1, I could have copy and pasted the whole thing with width and height in there. And I still could do that. I don't know why I'm acting like I can't, but I just switched the numbers. So like a part of me doesn't want to. what would be easier, switching the numbers back or I'm pissed. I'm pissed. It's okay. Let's just keep it pushing. Go here. We're gonna go height. Height is going to be 60%. 60%. And then I guess we'll just do it, F it, you know, teach myself how to type with this keyboard, I guess. I think that should be the goal. Teach myself how to type with this keyboard. We're gonna go there, and then we're going to go height. Honestly, I should have just stuck with my old keyboard, but I really wanted something wireless. Like, I hate wires. I hate wires, but I should have just did it. Because now I got this long keyboard. I almost returned it, honestly. But then, I don't know, when I buy stuff for myself, I'm like, I'll make use of it. If I bought it, I don't care if I hate it. I gotta use it. Even if someone else bought it, I would have to use it. I just hate having stuff around that sits, like, in the closet. Like, no. I need to use everything I got. Oh, did I do the right one? Oh, yeah, I did. And then this one is going to be with 8%. This one is going to be height. I gotta remember to close this off. That needs to be natural to hit that semicolon. It needs to be just natural. Look, I didn't even, what the hell? I didn't even do it for these ones. That's quite embarrassing. Let's go 45%. It's a pain either way. No, yeah, no, facts. Facts. So then we have to go with, for the FB5, Facebook 5, that'll be 10. Oh, is it just all 10% at this point? Well, the other one wasn't. And then we gotta go height. And that'll be 33%, and then it's 9 and 38. So 33%. The next one is 9 and 38. 9 and 38. Height, 38%. Close that off. Bam! We did it. I wasn't paying attention to the right side. I was just trying to type. We got 2 of these ugly boxes. I guess we're probably gonna, I don't even know. What is this? Another crayon? Is that what we're doing? Are we simply making another crayon? It's the fact that this one really like looks like the, you know, a crayon when you're like pushing it up. But what the hell are these? Like, this can't look like a crayon, y'all. That has to be like a piece of chalk. Like, that's not no crayon. I mean, I guess when you put it skinny, all it's missing really is just that. But I don't know. I don't know. So let me see. Step 32. Let's see. So add the same display. They expect me to remember what the hell I put for display. You know, they're lucky it popped up in my brain. It was flex. And then do they want me to do the same align items? Or different? And justify content properties that you have used before. So they want me to do flex end. Oops. Flex end and then justify content space evenly. Perfection. Oh, that looks nice. We're making more crayons inside of the crayons, y'all. Or I guess supposed to be in the foreground. I'm assuming. I mean, well, this one's gonna be in the front, actually. This is gonna be in the front, Unless they're gonna like do some weird thing putting it in the back, but that just wouldn't make sense. Would it? We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Next challenge. Remember, if you are new here, the more steps that I solve, the closer I get to my certification. Make sure you end up leaving a like, subscribing, and currently we are making a city skyline, learning CSS variables. We are this close to receiving the certification. I can go quietly show you, actually. Bam, right here, and I can claim it. We ended up solving all of these up here before, but now we are finally towards the end and we are going to get that certification. So I'll be streaming every single day. So if you miss a stream, you join late, it's okay. Subscribe, come later to a different one. I will always be going live. It will be great to see you here and see you in the comments too. But to begin optimizing your code, first move the position move the position and top properties and values from the foreground buildings to the background buildings. Hold on. What did that just say to me? We're moving the position and top properties and values from the foreground buildings. Show me where that's at, because the foreground buildings is what we just made. Okay. I was like, I don't think we put a position and top in there, but we did. Okay, woof. Almost got me. So move them to here. All of them? Oh, no, sorry, the position and top. Okay, woof. Okay, position and top. Let's go, oops. Let's go here. We're going to copy and paste. I'm assuming if they want me to move it, they want me to delete it. And then we're going to go here. We're going to copy and paste that there. Okay, so then change the existing background buildings selector to also target the foreground buildings. So the styles will be applied to both. You can use the comma to separate selectors like selector 1, selector 2. I got lost. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I got lost as hell. So then change the existing background building selector. This selector? Is this the selector they're talking about? And then put it to either I'm tripping balls or this is what they want. Oops. Can I please? I forget what button it is. Oh, it's control and enter. I gotta stop. Oh, okay. That's all they wanted. Woof. Oh, that was something else. That was something else. How did my stream look? Oh, damn, my stream looks good. I like the chat. I wish I could make it a little bit more bigger. I definitely think I'm gonna play around with different like stream setups because I want to see like how it ends up looking. Oh, I forgot to put my lights on. Well, it's morning for me, so it kind of did nothing when I turned them on. It literally did nothing. Alright, I want to go see real quick because I filmed a couple of stuff. Let me get Dia. I want to get Dia in the chat as well because Dia just showed up. Sorry, I'm filming a vlog right now. So I'm trying to, so I'm trying to get a couple of things. Just want to get a little bit of the chat, more of the chat in here. Put it as like a little cinematic thing. Oh wait, actually, this would be better too. This would be better too. The name is kind of blurred out, but I love how it keeps showing stable devs like perfectly. Whenever it comes to someone else's name, it just will never show. All right, that's perfect. Let me show my screen real quick. What's up? Okay, there we go. It's going to be cinematic, so they're not going to hear nothing. I got to turn the volume off. So next, now that you did that, you can delete the old foreground. I figured. Check. That's done. On to the next. So the skyline is coming together. This is great. Now fill the background color property of the foreground buildings. I'm kind of nervous. About that one. Kind of nervous. I don't know when the hell I'm going to end up getting off alive because I normally go to 1. But I feel like I kind of want to get off a little bit sooner because I need to do a couple more things. Like I got to clean. I got to obviously get ready for work. I got to get my food ready. So I'm going to look at the time. It's 12:34. So when am I thinking about getting off of this? I'll probably do it at like, I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Maybe we'll run into a problem that feels a little bit difficult and then I could be like, so I could run from it, give myself a day. So fill in the background color property of the foreground buildings. Use your building color 1 variable to fill in FB3 and FB4, building color 2 for FB5, and building color 3 for, okay, hold on. Start from square one. Ain't no damn way I'm going to remember anything that I just said. Start over. Fill in the background color property. Use your building color 1 variable to fill in FB3. So FB1 gets nothing. And FB2 gets nothing. Oh, wait, no. Down here. So why are they doing that backwards? Oh, because I think they're trying to go this way forward. But, like, no, please. Tell me what needs to be put in FB1 first. So, I guess we do... Oh, damn, my stomach hurts like crap. So, I guess we do background color. Are we going to be in the video? Awesome. Yes, that's why I was showing the chat. Y'all are definitely going to be in the video. So, if y'all have what is it called? Like any YouTube content, definitely showing that there. But I don't got that big of an audience yet. But I would definitely do this. Like if my audience ever grew bigger, I would definitely be showing y'all channels. 100%. Because y'all is what keep these lives going. Y'all end up actually staying in these lives. Y'all stay with me for an hour. And I'm literally a nobody. Like that's insane. So I would definitely be shouting y'all out. Any chance I could get. What color am I doing? Oh yeah. Wait, I kind of forgot. Oh, okay. I was like, I forgot how to do it for a second. So building color 4. Right? That's it? Yeah, that's it. I think that should be it. Oops. Can I go back, please? Where the hell did I go? Okay, we're going to put that there. And then we're just going to copy and paste and then change the color. Or change the number at least. Change the number. And then we need to come back here. Wait, yeah, because I think... Do they all need one? I think they all need one. I mean, that'd be crazy if they didn't. They only give it to like one of them. Okay, so next, we need to switch it to what it is. So FB2 is color 3. FB3 is color 1. I'm definitely going to somehow screw this up. FB4. Oh, FB4 is also color 1. Okay. FB5 is color 2. And then, is that it? FB6. Oh, it's color 3 as well. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, I didn't mess that up. First try, didn't mess that up. Amazing. That was amazing. I'm so happy about that. Oh, I gotta charge this phone so I can keep reading chat. Gotta charge it. I have a bad, like, I feel like I say that every live. I have a bad, habit of never having my phones charged. Just never, like, and this is the wrong charger. Oh, it's this one, my bad. Of never having my phones charged whatsoever. But then my phone's gonna have to be back here, so I'm probably going to actually go on my other phone real quick that I was recording with. Probably gonna have to see the chat there. Definitely gonna have to see the chat there. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So let me see real quick. All right, everything's good. On to the next step. I don't know what the hell I was looking at, but probably just trying to figure something out to say. Squeeze the buildings together again by adding 2 empty divs. Bro, these empty divs, they get to me. These empty divs, they get to me, bro. Both the top. Okay, this time we got this. Top and bottom of the foreground. So this time we put it here. So this time we put it here. So we're gonna, wait, how do I copy and paste again? Well, let me see if I did that right. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know why the hell. It's 2 empty ones for both the top and bottom. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Perfect. That should be it. Oh, wait. I didn't see this part at the bottom. Wait, stop. I hate when they try to tell me stuff. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. We're gonna fix this. One more in between FB2. Okay, why am I typing? I should have just copied and pasted. Why the hell am I typing right now? Copy. And then one more between, oh, that's it. Okay, we're done. 31% complete though. We are not done with the city skyline. We're still ultimately creating crayons. It doesn't look like a city just yet. And they look like just wide crayons, skinny crayons. This looks like a graph. This looks like a graph. I don't know what's going on. On to the next one. On to the next one. Remember, man, if you are new here, hit that sub button. I'm going to be streaming every day, trying to get my certification, man. It's been lit. And I just cannot wait to receive it. Y'all have no idea. And literally in my thumbnail, how I have it framed on the wall, that is literally where it will go. Like, I have dreams of this. It's going to be right there. Right there. Fucking, oh, oops, I swore. Damn, I'm really trying to get better with my swearing, man. I'm pissed right now. I hate when I cuss. Hate when I cuss. Let's go position. Relative. And that's something too, I really need to learn how to use position. Because I have like a bad time. Like, I just never use position. Ever. So that's going to have to be something that I work on like outside of this. Because I think what I'm going to do is after I finally get my certification, I'm probably going to make like a big project. Oh, that would be a nice stream. Or a nice, maybe a nice YouTube video actually. Or maybe both. Because I feel like if I don't do it on stream, then I won't do it outside of it. So I feel like it would be a nice stream to do like a bigger project that contains everything that I feel like I've learned. Because eventually they're going to teach me transformations. They're going to teach me animations. I got my CSS variables. I want to add, like, literally use everything that I've learned in one big project. But it doesn't need to be perfect. Because obviously, if it's not going to be a project that I would put on my resume, then I feel like I don't want to go all out on it. Because it's nothing, right? Like, it wouldn't be nothing. But if it's like a project where I'm like, oh my gosh, this actually looks great, I'll put my all into that. Trust me. And I know it would do good on a resume. But I feel like the ones that I'm thinking, I just want it to be, it can be all over the place. I just want to make a project that uses it pretty much. Says, damn, she wants that certification so badly. Says it looks like anything but a city. No facts though. But yes, I do want that certification, I'm telling you. Because I don't care, like at the end of the day, because I know when it comes to certifications and like if I were to pursue this as a career, I know that you don't really need a certification. You just need, and you could have a certification and then not even get in because your projects is actually what gets you in. And the knowledge that you show through your project. And I know that, but I feel like I just currently want something in my name, like just really bad, like just my name and something that I actually put hours into that I work towards, I think is what I like. I just like that concept. Use right instead of left. What? Oh, 10%. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about use right instead of left? That done threw me off crazy. So this will cover up the remaining white space. Oh wait, actually hold on, because I'm going to see what they're talking about. The remaining white space? I don't even see anything. Okay, I guess there probably is a remaining white space. What if I did PX? Okay, I was just wondering. It's okay. Maybe I did it wrong. Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to put position in here. Yeah, I'm supposed to put position in here, that's why. But I still don't see where I'm supposed to, what's supposed to be happening. Position. Okay, that's how you write that. And then relative, close that out. Oh, I think I just saw it. Oh, right there. Wow. That changed. That was actually pretty dope. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. What the heck? Left and right is kind of goated. But the thing is like you can't use left and right unless you have a position. And that's something I need to get because honestly, has anyone ever tried to center something with position? Like if I did, because I don't remember if it's position relative or absolute where you could change all of it, but can you just try to center something with that? Or would that be absurd? Like if I did position top, like whatever it is to put it in the center, bottom, left, right, to get it right in the middle. That's a new way to center a div, but I feel like that would be insane. That would literally be insane if I ended up doing that. Okay, let me go and see my stream. All right, y'all. I wish I could stream for longer, and I honestly probably could, but I just feel like I want to end up getting some stuff done. In the apartment, I want to clean more. Like I said, I want to clean. I need to get ready. I need to pack food for work. So I'm gonna end up ending the stream early. I normally like to go until 1. I like to try and get 2 hours in, but I actually just hit an hour. And honestly, I think if I kept going further, it would be great. But let's jump here. It's coming to the end. At least for the coding aspect. I could probably talk for a while. If y'all want to leave some questions, I'll probably talk for a minute. But if that's not the case, then that's okay. But I'm gonna give a little bit about me for a second. So I've been learning how to code for 3 months plus 2 days, and I'm counting because it's been goated. So I've been counting. So I've been learning how to code for 3 months in total. I actually made a whole YouTube video about it if you want to go check that out. And what I've been using to learn is Free Code Camp, which I made a whole YouTube video about as well. So you can check that out as well. Not trying to throw my stuff out there, but just check out my videos. I'm playing. But learning how to code, and so far I'm this close to receiving my certification, so I'll be streaming every single day until I get it. I cannot wait. I'll be posting YouTube videos every single day, maybe here and there I would not, but there will still be a stream that will be up, so you can definitely go watch it if I don't have an actual video out. So everything has been great, man. I love the supporters. You guys have been amazing, especially the people that always show back up in these chats, man. It is just great because y'all really, keep the lives popping. Y'all the ones that be commenting, oh, you know what's crazy? It shows that I have a new subscriber about an hour ago that I could put on the screen. I hate that it takes that long. So it's true. Last month I had an interview and they asked more about my projects than anything else. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So how did that interview go though? Did you get the job but it's still good practice. If you didn't get the job, it is still good practice to be getting interviewed and stuff like that. But no, yeah, that's it's the truth because they want to see if you know what you are talking about, because I'm pretty sure they've had plenty of people walk in there with just ChatGPT projects, and then they probably couldn't even break down their own project because they didn't even make it. So it's like, On top of that, they want to see the problem solving skills, like what issues did you face when you were making the project? How did you overcome? What did you do here? What did you do there? How did you get this circle to spin, right? They're going to probably ask like even deeper questions, of course. I'm not an interviewer, but you know, it's crazy. It is crazy. But it shows here that I have an hour ago a subscriber and it loves to move very slow. But if I click this button, hold on, it ends up popping up on my screen. So I don't know if Black Ark is here or if this was done long ago. Oh, they might just be here. They might actually just be here because I scrolled up and I think that's the first time I've ever seen their YouTube channel. So they probably did sub an hour ago. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know. Okay, can I please scroll down to my chat? I'm trying to read my chat. I was gonna say my button was stuck. It says now, unfortunately, that was for front roll and I had more back end projects, so they didn't understand. Oh damn, that sucks. That sucks. But it's still okay though, because for me at least, I'm someone where I could talk great to a camera, but if I were to be in an interview, well, if the interview was over the screen like this, I think I could eat. But if it's in person, I'll literally be shaking and then like my words wouldn't come out right. I have no confidence. Like I need to really, you know, get myself ready for that. So you're working on it now. Okay, that's good. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. So, hey, but you'll definitely get there. Because the fact that you even got offered an interview, some people can't even get interviews. So you're definitely going to end up getting in that field. I definitely believe in that. Truly, truly believe in that. So, oh, and I was going to say, Stable Dev, are you in school? Like, how was your journey? I'm wondering how your journey is. Because you said that you were 19. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that you ended up learning. I'm sure you ended up learning quite early. Dia told me, I don't know if it was earlier or, oh no, I think Dia told me in a comment that she was learning at 12 or since 12. I'm like, that's insane. Like, I wish I learned that young. And you know, I was actually intrigued into coding at that age. But I think for me, I just didn't think like at that age I could learn stuff or that I just thought it was more complicated. Same thing back when I used to, because I actually enrolled in college for computer science. I don't know if y'all, you know, watch all my videos or watch them, you know, towards the end. So I've mentioned this before, but I've actually enrolled in computer science and I dropped out, I want to say my first semester. And it wasn't that it was like difficult. It was honestly just a bunch of random stuff. It was like life, stress, school, work, because I was working night shift, doing 10 hours, had to come to school in the morning. And I didn't have a car at the time, so I needed people to drop me off, pick me up. So then that became an issue. And then because of that, I would have to stay at the school from the moment I was there all the way into my last class. So I was, like I said, working night shift from, I think it was like 6 to, not 6, it was probably like 6 to 4. And then I would go to sleep, wake up for 7 in the morning. So I was only sleeping 5, 6, 7, 3 hours to go to school for 7 or 8 in the morning. And then I would stay there all the way up until 2 to then sleep to try and get to work for 6. Like, it was a crazy schedule. What's up, Ben? What's up, Ben? Well, actually, I kind of stopped showing my code, but I'm actually trying to receive my certification. And I'm actually damn near close. So I don't know if you're new here. I actually don't. Oh, you've been following me. You've been following since you bought the laptop. Hey, that's what's up, Ben. I was just about to give you an intro on me. I guess I don't need no intro. That's what's up. That is what's up, man. Hey. That is crazy. I know, actually, I checked that video, like, just yesterday. That laptop video is almost at 1,000 views. I was like, oh, shoot. Like, I had no idea. I just was looking at it one day, and I was like, people are actually watching that one, but probably because, you know, obviously, I put the laptop in the title. I'm pretty sure if I did, like, a laptop review now, my videos would probably do good, but no, damn, that's crazy, man. You've been following for a minute. That was day 3, Ben. That was day 3. That's insane. That is truly insane. Thank you so much. Oh, the laptop is popular. I had no idea. I just ended up buying one. Honestly, I found this laptop because I asked my uncle. I said, what type of laptop is good for coding? And then he gave me this one. So I just ended up getting it. I had no idea it was popular. That is crazy. But it's a good laptop. I actually really do like the laptop. But damn, Ben, day 3. Day 3 fan right here. That's crazy. I mean, supporter. Sorry, I hate saying fan. Supporter. I think supporter is a better word. And that is what's up. Have you tuned into my live stream before? I'm not sure. I don't think I remember seeing your name. Or if it happened, it probably was like once. But I'm not too positive. So that's dope. Thanks for joining the live, Ben. And thanks for letting me know that, man. That really encourages me. That makes me continue to want to keep pushing, keep uploading, keep streaming, keep doing whatever to connect with my audience. This is great. That's why I love streaming. I love being able to talk to, because it's different when someone leaves a comment, especially because I'm so busy. When someone leaves a comment and I'm at work, I can't really respond, so I'll just send like an emoji. But I like that when I'm on live, I can actually talk to y'all. You say yeah once, but I don't actually chat. But that's all right. It's all right. At least like you said, you've been following since day 3. That's goated. That's goated as hell. So hey, but no, yeah, that's what I think is the coolest thing about streaming is because I'm just so busy. When people comment, I can barely really say what I want to say. When I'm on stream, like we can have an actual conversation. I can connect to y'all. It's just amazing. It is just amazing. But so yeah, I was in computer science for I think like 3 months with 1 semester. Ended up dropping out. I kind of wish that I stayed, but then not really because I don't think my knowledge or my mindset would have been the same. I think I would have been one of those computer science students who would have thought, oh, if I just get this degree, that I'm gonna get the job immediately. And that's where a lot of computer science students go wrong because they think it's about their degree. But it's never about that. Like, it definitely gives you some boost, but it's still about your projects. And I think that's where, I would have been done for because I wouldn't have even if they told me to make projects on the side, like I said, I was working night shift. So I would have been like, nah, I'm not doing that, like blah blah blah. And then I just would have thought it would have came so quickly. So I'm glad that I finally got myself to understand that it is a long process and it's about your projects. You're a computer science student? Hey, that's what's up, Ben. How long have you been there? Oh, they don't teach nothing. Damn. That is trash. Because I think they're supposed to be teaching you back end. It's supposed to be teaching you back end, but I also heard that it's not mainly coding, but that they're like teaching you back end and like the understanding of it. Like basically the understanding of the computer science is really what it is. But no, yeah, it's terrible. I've heard that from a lot of computer science students as well, is that they barely teach anything. But that's why it's good to be doing, your own learning on the side. And that's where, like I said, I feel like I would have went wrong too if I stayed in college. Like, I think it was really meant to be that I left college. Because if I stayed in college, I would have ended up, like you said, they don't really teach it. And then I wouldn't have even tried to learn it on my own. I just would have been like, I'm getting my degree. I don't need to do nothing else. So I'm glad that I had this mindset now. And I'm considering, like, going back to college. Either, like, in the future. I gotta stop thinking in the future, bro, because that stresses me out. My eyes twitching already. I gotta stop thinking about the future, but that's definitely something I'm thinking of. You put, I don't know if I should focus on coding or studying. I'm so confused. Oh no, it's crazy because so many people have different, like, ideas. I heard someone say never study and just code. I was like, so how the hell am I supposed to understand how to do something like that? Like, it was insane when he said that. He was like, just put random stuff, see what it does. I'm like, and then take notes on it. I'm like, okay, that seems kind of cool. But I don't know. I think it's okay to have guidance. Like, if technically that's you studying by trying to figure it out yourself anyway. So I'm like, I think it's okay to have guidance. So I would probably say I honestly think it's probably both. But as of right now, I'm noticing with myself that I think I'm studying more than I'm coding. And I think I do need to code more. And I think it just comes down to the individual. Like, if you're realizing you're studying more than you're coding, and then when you come to your code, it's not really working out, it's like, okay, maybe you need to jump more into the coding, right? Like, you need to, like, see with yourself where you need to be. Because that's what I did. I screwed up when someone told me to get into JavaScript too early, because I should have just moved at my own pace, not somebody else's pace. So I'm taking this course in free camp, and which is okay, though. It wasn't their fault. It was definitely my fault. I'm taking this course in free code camp, YouTube the backend developer playlist on their YouTube channel. Oh, that's pretty good then. That's actually pretty dope because that's actually what I was going to do when I eventually got into backend. And then and then free code camp has a course for backend as well. And I just learned they have it for APIs, I think, and database, which is front end though, I believe. So you meant studying for high school? Oh, I'm 17 and if I succeed in my studies, I might become a dentist. Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. I'll probably say, because I feel like when it comes to coding, I think it takes a while to actually get a career in it. It takes longer than people think, depending on where you live, of course. So I would probably say maybe stick with the studies. But like I said, it also depends on your own circumstances, really what you want to do, Dia. But I would probably say for me, if I was in that position, I'll probably stick with the studies for the time being and then become the dentist and then work on the coding on the side. because that's currently something I'm trying to do. Is like right now I'm focused on coding because I already have my job, like my career. But if I don't want to be there and I want to go a different route, then my main focus would be on that other route because I know coding is going to take a while, at least for me. So I have like a bunch of different routes in my brain, which is why, like I said, I'm so stressed because I'm thinking about how I could either go the IT route, or shoot, if I wanted to, I can get the CDL, or shoot, if I wanted to, I can, I think it's called, like, I forgot what the name is, but you could draw blood at like the hospital or something for good pay, like 23, 24 an hour. You only need to go to school for 4 months. I was like, damn, you could work at the hospital, get that overtime hours like this. I was like, shoot, I could go that route. So obviously, you know, if I ever needed a different job, I would probably focus more on that more. And then I would do coding. But yeah, because I feel like becoming a dentist is kind of guaranteed. It's kind of guaranteed. And that's the thing too. Like a lot of people, I feel like sometimes they choose a degree that's not guaranteed. Not talking about computer science in no way, shape, or form, because a computer science degree is definitely, it's definitely guaranteed when you do it the right way. But when becoming a dentist, I feel like that's a guaranteed job. There's always a place that needs a dentist. And there's even people that like are dental, like, because there's people that are dental assistants, which is completely different. You have to go to like a trade school for that. And you can probably get into that obviously way quicker than becoming a dentist. But there's always jobs for them. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of jobs for dentists. People need stuff for their teeth all the time. So I'm like, shoot, I would go for it. Where am I from? I'm from the USA. That's normally where I would say, and then I'll say in the East. I don't like to say the actual state. But the USA in the East. But no, yeah, so that's probably how I would handle that. Definitely, definitely. But if you're new here, man, hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. I know I just been chatting. Normally I show my code, but I'm okay with the chat right now. I kind of just want to talk. Pretty much. Damn, I didn't mean to talk for this long though. I was not about to go until 1, but I started talking for about 20 minutes. Or I think it was like maybe 12, actually. Maybe 12 minutes. If you're new here, man, hit that sub button. I go live every single day, coding my journey on getting my certification. This is just more towards the end of my life, which is why I'm here chatting it up. So you have a question. What is up? What's up? What is your question? What is your question? I'm gonna go check my TikTok. Oh, and you know what's crazy? On my TikTok, I'm almost at 100 followers, which I didn't think I would get there. I mean, I know that TikTok is supposed to be like easier to grow, but I honestly only posted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on, because I cannot count. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, 17. I only posted like 17 videos, and I'm about to be at like 12 subs. That's insane. So web dev and soft engineering difference. To be honest, I'm not too familiar with the difference, but I think web dev is about making websites and like apps in a way. And then I think software engineering, I'm assuming, is like more, what is software engineering, y'all? Is that more like, no, not back end. Is it more back end? What is the difference of software engineering? Because I know there's a back end for web development, so there's no way. Let me see. Software engineering. Because I don't really know too much about software engineering. I just know that web dev, yeah, there's a delay. There's a huge delay. I don't know how to fix the delay, but there's definitely a huge delay with the stream. How delayed is it? Is it just like I'm responding dumb long? So since the branch is focused on the design development. So this is software engineering. This is just Google definition. I think Dia and Stable Dev, they actually know a lot about it. So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to respond to that. But I want to say, I think it's a branch. Oh, and then Ben too, because Ben said he's doing computer science. So if anyone wants to answer Cricket Club, you can definitely go and answer that question, because I'm not too sure, because I feel like web dev is just about web development, while software engineering is like, it says a branch of computer science focused on the design, development, and testing and maintenance of software applications and systems. Oh, that actually makes more sense. I could have just said yeah. So I guess the difference would be that software engineering is about software applications and systems and the maintenance, development of that. So I'm almost completed with the DSA. Oh, that's pretty dope. Is DSA is what? That's the data science, or am I tripping? Hold on, DSA. Give me a second. Okay, I love how I looked up DSA and they just show me something completely weird. Tech. So I don't know too much. Oh, data structure. I said data science. I'm embarrassed. So talking about the data structures and algorithms. I'm wondering, is that oh yeah, actually I know exactly what that is. Oh, so that's pretty dope. But it's just a fundamental area in computer science and software engineering. So is that gonna be your route? Web development is a part of software engineering. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, there is a huge delay with my stream. There is it because I just ended up looking it up and I saw it, and then you just ended up texting it to me or putting it in the chat. So yeah, there is a huge delay. Actually, that's my issue. I don't have any of my phones on my screen. So I'm only reading the ones popping up on my screen right now rather than seeing it on my phone. So let me see real quick. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so I guess web development is a part of software engineering is what Dia is saying. So yeah, I guess maybe it's not too much of a difference, but I think there's definitely a difference. But I think data structures and algorithms is a pretty dope thing to be finishing. That's actually pretty cool. So my thing is, are you Cricket Club? Are you trying to get into software engineering or web dev, or is that like kind of what you're trying to see? Like you're trying to see like the difference of it to know which one you want to do. Because I'm wondering that. I'm definitely wondering that. But yeah, so I don't know too much about software engineering, but I do eventually want to go down that path, like in the way in the future, of course, because this whole YouTube channel is about my journey. And honestly, I've kind of made it, stuck around coding. So I feel like I'm probably just gonna keep it about coding, and so I'm gonna just try to learn about a bunch of things I can. But I am gonna be ending up hopping off this live pretty soon, so make sure you guys end up writing your questions, writing whatever you need in these last couple minutes, the last couple of seconds. I think the delay is due to the regional difference. Yeah, maybe. Because I notice a little bit of a delay on my phone sometimes, like when I put my earphone in, but the delay for me is like 6 seconds. Because I'll have it, like I obviously have my stream on the phone. So the delay for me would literally be like 6, maybe 10 seconds, and then it will catch up a little bit. So if the delay is really delayed, then it probably could be a regional difference. Definitely. Make sure you end up hitting that sub button. I should be going live every single day, 12 p.m. EST. So make sure y'all hit that sub button. Join me on this journey, man. It's been great. I've been learning how to code for 3 months in web development. So to be honest, I don't know correctly about my path. I just want to get into Google and build their goddamn bugs. Oh, that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. I believe in you. I think you could definitely get in there. Just continue grinding. Hold tight to that dream, but make sure, of course, that you are definitely focused on different areas as well, because coding can be very, very difficult, and especially getting into Google can be difficult. But I do believe you can 100% do it, man. Keep grinding, keep striving for it. You got this, Cricket Club. Definitely. So I'm gonna be hopping off the stream. I love talking to y'all. Y'all were amazing. Y'all made this stream just so great. Love, it's just great, man. Dia, Ben, Stable Dev, especially y'all be really just showing up. Cricket Club, you definitely coming in the clutch last minute with these great questions. Super Dev, Shay, I think they left a while back, but so cool. I think they just ended up subbing, so that was pretty dope. We got someone named Anime Delulu. I think they might have subbed. They didn't tell me if they did, but I see my sub count go up when they came. There's someone named RTX. I think he might have left dumb long ago, but he ended up subbing. Like, it was just so amazing. Y'all make this streams just so fun. Make me just love doing YouTube, love streaming, love posting. Literally recording a vlog right now for you guys. Hopefully it comes out good for tomorrow. So I'll catch y'all later, man. Deuces. This has been fun. Hit that